All right, guys. So, again, we are on the final carnival conversation, at least before I fly out, or we fly out, I should say. So we went from St. Vincent to St. Lucia, and now we are in Spice Mass.
Yes, sir.
We are in Spice
yes.
Mass. I have one of my favorite Grenadians. Shout out to Silence. Please don't get vexed. But
Silence is all right. Baby. Silence is okay.
when he sees this,
Silence
right?
is okay. It's okay. We can share silence.
There you go. You see, you like sharing.
It's all good. Makes the job easier. I mean, come on.
Shout out to Keisha if she's watching
Keisha,
too.
baby, Keisha. Oh Lord, I had the two red girls in this. What? I couldn't keep my hands was touching places it shouldn't be touching. Because I look left, one red girl, I look right, the next red girl. It wasn't just nice, it was real nice.
It was real nice.
Yeah. Having two all in the same room like that, it was beautiful. Yeah. Good night, everybody. Good night. Yeah.
So yes, if you guys didn't know, Alma, he's on the morning show. So this is like a big transition. Now, usually I take over from time to time. So now he's taking over tonight, right? It's all about Alma.
It's all about you.
Oh, you see, I like this guy. I love this guy.
You.
So let me give you an intro and then we're going to start, all right?
Nice.
So Alma Boy is a Grenadian soca artist and radio personality celebrated for his effervescent party anthems and groovy dance-inducing rhythms. Known for his tracks like Old School Lovin', The Ting, Do What You Like, Do Like You, People Don't Nice. He effortlessly blends traditional sounds with modern flair. He has a knack for creating crowd-pleasing music, perfect for Fet culture, and provides action-packed stage performances, which I've witnessed and I love. This man gives his all, and we love and appreciate him for it. Alma has an authentic feel-good sound and growing presence across regional events and playlists. Alma Boy continues to rise above and go beyond, and we welcome him to Watch Chubble.
I like that.
Okay.
We should put up on Google one time. You
Yeah.
know, just make a two little changes here, just but I like that.
Seeing that we have so much of a motivating and authoritative personnel here, can we have the round of applause back in the FX Bank?
No comment.
I ain't gonna lie, some of these intros and then this round of applause.
Yeah, for real. But I can do it too. I mean, I can
Thank
do
you.
it.
Thank you.
We can do it.
Manual labor.
So you know we're gonna jump into this or that because we pressed for time. I'm watching the time. We
Yeah,
real late,
no,
and that
I'm here all the time, so we not you know we can move. We can
Power Soca or Jab?
Power Soca or Jab? Jab.
Favorite Jab tune?
Favorite Jab tune? To run fast, your mother come in. There's a old school. There's gosh. Moss International, yes. Run fast, your
Why
mother
don't you join us?
in.
This man in the corner.
That's my co-star. So
I know, he should just join us.
Right? This round we had the hip. This round, you know.
You look very comfortable right now.
So it's a Moss International.
Moss International. I'm gonna look that up because I don't think I've ever heard of it.
That's why I said it too. I want people to go into the history of
and
Jab too.
it.
These are one of the trendsetters of the Jab.
Okay.
Yeah. So Moss International, run fast, your mother come in, and all that. Yeah, and on the horns and everything, you're gonna get the whole authentic Jab with Moss International. Yeah.
Like that.
Good vibes.
Studio session or live stage performance?
Live stage performance. Anytime. Gosh. Yeah, send me there. Yeah, that's what I want.
Big carnival stage show or intimate beach line?
Intimate.
For real? Serious?
I prefer my kind of performance. I don't mind a big stage, but my kind of intimate performances for what the songs that I have and the stories that I tell works way better with the intimate. Yeah.
Mic in hand or dancing in the crowd?
Oh, and there's a wild man in the crowd.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, I'm as an artist, the mic in the hand, right? Really and truly. But I always go to the crowd for that, for writing purposes too. I want to feel
the energy
from the crowd. I always leave an event and come up with some idea from being in the crowd, as opposed to just being backstage and being on stage and whatever. You know, you see the faces, but that energy that other artists give you, That vibe. Yeah. I love that vibe.
Sweet soca love song or party anthem?
Sweet soca love song.
We know.
Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, I even go in that voice. Yeah, sweet soca.
Oh wow! It's like he just dropped it in. He dropped it. That was quick.
But that's my boy there. That's my real boy there. Tell him. Yeah.
So live band or DJ back set?
Sorry, DJ. Sorry. Live band. Like, but the mixture, once they get it right, you know, the interchange.
You're good to go.
You're good to go. But live band always for me.
Let the live band do somewhat, man. I want
Yeah.
somebody band.
Yeah. But when a DJ could take over from a live band too, and they could,
That's a hidden talent, yeah?
Yeah.
I agree. Rhythms or singles?
Singles.
Soca Monarch or Road March?
Ooh. Soca Monarch. Soca Monarch. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Have you competed in the Soca Monarch?
I did. I did. There was a year that I was kind of on top of the list, and unfortunately the mic cut off for whatever reason.
Oh my God.
I was hyped. The hype was behind me going into the finals one year with Mind Games. I ain't saying that I take Dash but I came. There was first, and there was 3 of them tied for second, and then me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I had to do my performance twice. That and everything like say what the crowd say, sabotage, all kind of, because the hype was going in. It was a good vibe. Yeah, they hurt me that year. They hurt me with that, but they kind of give me a drive though. Yeah.
So next time you go walk with a megaphone.
Yeah, but honestly, competition, I don't know if you want to, is really not my thing.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you, like I like being a part of the crowd for the competition with the guys who really take it there. But for me, I've never been this competitive person with music. I just don't see music as a competition. It's hard for me to, because I'll watch the 10 guys. Forget the crowd and who like who. I can't tell who sang their song the best, or who lyrics is, because this song did this to me and this other song did that to me. I felt different with the 10 songs up there, and each guy bringing. So now it's really about the crowd now, and who has the who. Well, I always say it's a tribal thing too. It's not really a real thing to me. It's never been a real thing. Like, if you had that following and you build that following real strong, the judges can't come and tell me now after to see the whole stadium moving up left, right, down, and because you had a little off here in lyrics, a little off here element, they'll never judge it on that. So it's never to me a real true.
Awesome.
Yeah. But the guys who, the Boise, the Dash, these guys, like,
we spoke about this last week.
They're beasts with the competition. They could, it on their face when they watch them, and they watch, they come ready to kill, and that's what make. And each of them have their own little
camp.
And that's what make it in Grenada. They have like about the 6 of them that have it. Every time you feel like, all right, that's what make it a little bit more interesting. There's enough of them to make it interesting.
We call them party crews in Lindsay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to be fair, you saying this and then me meeting them in person is like two different people, in it.
Yeah.
I guess when competition reaches a different animal.
I mean, and listen, all of we get along, but when that competition,
every man for themselves,
especially homeboy in Grenada, jeez, and it's more really with the fans, the communities. Like Sautez, like Boise, Dash, is Dashville in Monjaloo and all these places. The different areas, man. The St. David's with Wasways and no Muddy, they go. The fans go hard and no. Nati is Mr. Bacana. When you see, so whether he in the finals or not, Nati will create some drama.
Wow.
Leading up. If you all follow his page, Nati will make Soca Monarch before Soca Monarch.
Wow.
He'll go after it with each and every artist. And from there, the fans know in the comment, the comments is the thing. So that sets up the whole night for that the hype for that finals, because we have it going on from since way before, 2 months, like a month in advance. Trust me, they're gonna start just now because I think Nati registered for competition this year. Okay, the last 2 years he didn't take part, but this year he in.
So that's it.
Yeah,
that's
so
it.
It
should be interesting.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they follow online. Like, go online and start. I know, big up St. Vincent and big up all the other islands, but follow the artists from whom the competition is really before the competition.
Got it.
Yes.
No, I mean, they kind of did something similar to that for Vinci with the Raga Soca.
Okay. Well,
so they like, I would say it's X-tempo kind of vibes.
Right.
So it's like tune for tune. So Hans is the reigning Raga Soca king.
Okay.
So pretty much he took shots at all the competitors that are running up against the crown.
Wow.
And it's good.
For the
It was
Bacchanal
good.
and competition vibes.
It's good.
They go after it with words against each other.
Exactly.
They go hard.
Exactly.
They go hard, and the fans go a little bit harder. Sometimes the fans get a little personal.
They do get personal because you backing your village, your countrymen, all kind of thing.
Yep.
Do you feel the fact that you're based in America that hinders you from getting that kind of love and support in Grenada?
To a degree, but I don't. From the start, I knew it was going to be difficult, right? So I made up my mind that I had to work 10 times as hard. I made up my mind for that, right? It's just that simple. So I'm not going to use it as to say like, yeah, it is a challenge. Many challenges out there, but it's definitely been outside. Even some of the artists come to me and say, "Yo, I'm going on this year." I say, "All right, you got to make up your mind that you have to give up. You can't just be down there 3 weeks before. You got to be down like 2 months."
Oh wow!
Yeah, so for years for that. So when I make the investment, I say, all right, 2 months before I'm there. So bills piling up in US. You know what I mean? You get small money in EC. You can, but you had to make up your mind.
This is the sacrifice I'm gonna make.
So that's what got me into and you had to be on the ground.
Definitely.
You have to be like Blacker than. Again, I always bring up his name, even up to this day. He was on the ground. He didn't get one of the major shows last year, right? And he was in every little hole, and he was online, right? But he was there pushing the people, and not one single major event in throughout the carnival. And then he went into that finals, and he still things didn't went well. A little video mishap again. All of a sudden, only his video didn't. Right. But
watch where he reach.
Yeah. But I want to say
we was here watching it. No, I think we was here watching it.
Yeah. I mean, all of it. His whole video, it didn't even show, so people didn't even get a gist.
I actually liked that song when it came out, right?
Yeah.
And then he was in a NTP event up here. Not to cut you, NTP events up here, and he just tapped me on the shoulder. He was like, "Yo, you think you'll get the DJ to play this song?" So I was just like. We normally don't do that, but because you asked nicely, I'm gonna ask. I passed the DJ and I was like, I know this song.
But that's what I'm telling you.
But he came in real simple, gentle, kind, like not like one of them. Some artists are out there.
He did that.
He did it real calm, cool, and I will never forget him for that. And then he reminded me, he's like, I know you from so and so, and I was like, wow.
No, he know.
So I would give him that.
Yeah.
But he's based in Grenada though.
Yes, he is.
But he was just like a quiet, I wouldn't say unknown, but like wasn't.
No, Blacker than he had one groovy monarch before everything.
Okay.
And the reason why he's even with this success, like I keep, hype is one thing, but talent
is the next thing.
He's been talented doing this. He won groovy monarch, and the next day he came last because he bust, So he went through, when you tell the hills and valleys with this soca thing, however. Even there's a year that everybody thought he won, they gave him second. Right?
Wow.
But that's hard to beat still. But he was right there. He always right there. And then it's just a matter of the song now. Get a song like Blessings now. Look at for me, and again, I keep bringing up, I know it's my interview, but it's an inspiration in a sense to me to watch a guy basically, he never let the song get bigger than him.
Got it.
I see some songs, some people have big songs, but the song bigger than them. So now you ain't even when you want to hire them, you rather get the DJs to just
Play the song.
play the songs of them. Him, you want him to come and perform the song the way he took control of it. So all these things, I watch how he dominated through it. Even still to this day, he can't even get a chance to stay home in Grenada for 2 minutes. He gone, he gone. Right through, he traveling, right through, because he still commanding that song. He's still finding different ways to move the song, to get a different intro, do this, do that. He always thinking. So I'm taking lessons. You never do, you know what I mean? When is your time is your time.
Of course.
yeah.
So I have to ask this question. What is the story behind the name Alma Boy? Because we're bringing it back to you. We're going to circle it back to you now.
That's fine. Well, I mean, Alma is my mom. That's my mom. She passed away.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
She passed away, and that's a long time. As a little boy, 15 when I was 15 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
On Mother's Day.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
She died on Mother's Day. And so I used to do that duo Penny and Curtain. We used to go Penny and Curtain for certain. The two of us. And then two of us didn't really, we worked, but we had different visions. So we started to be on more, and the Curtain didn't really holding strong. And somebody, a DJ who grew up with me, one day messaged me, got my number. And he said, Alma Boy. Because in the neighborhood, they used to always say Alma Boy instead of my name. The older folks always said, call you by your mother's name. And when he called away, it just did something to me.
Got it.
And from then I said, that's it. I lost her as a boy. I'll keep the whole vibe of Alma Boy going, and that. So I stick with it, and paying homage to her. And because that lady, she's the one that had me with the energy and the vibe.
Aww.
Every year birthday party since I growing up, she loved the party. She loved the party, and she was one. She walking into the party dancing and whining. Yeah, she waiting. As soon as she hear music, she gone. She was always a party starter. And a little boy, I saw that. She brought me to parties with her. You understand what I'm saying? So that's where the whole energy, the whole vibe, she just had a zest for life. So even though I only had her for 15 years, it was like it
was impactful.
Yeah, quality, solid. Like I can remember her, like, what I mean, just like it was yesterday. So she never left me. So when he called me that name, I said, you know what?
I like it.
Yeah, I remember going to a performance one time, just a little thing on the street, give the DJ my music, and who is you? I say, Alma Boy. What kind of name is that? And I say, no worry. When I take the mic and I go and perform, you Alma Boy, with the vibe now, and you have real energy and vibe, boy. And he respect on the name now. So I like, it's okay when everybody like one day, the
who
name,
is this guy?
Who's this guy? Alma, people still have it, but it's fine.
It's a good thing, man.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. I go through that myself. So it's always a good thing.
Yeah. Always good vibes. Good vibes.
So how has growing up in Grenada shaped your musical style and content and lyrical content?
Well, first, the performance part. That startup day, because growing up in Greens, you had to have performance. From Inspector. When Inspector and Ajamo used to battle back in the days, and you go in and you see, and Inspector was the first, you see Inspector whining on stage. Back in the days, man whining, you're like, oh, you didn't really see that. But then Inspector made it comfortable, like to just go and perform. If you say whine, I'm gonna whine in the song, you might as well whine when you're performing too. If you say wave, you wanna see a wave. He was somebody that made me feel like, all right, you had to sell your song. Because a DJ could play a song and get more hype, but when you're performing it, he made me want to always sell my song. So I always figured I want to write in a way that could connect with people, and so I could sell the song. Anybody could go on YouTube and just click Alma Boy, such and such, or whatever. But I want when you hire me, you can get a performance. So the performance part, when I was writing, I always want to feel like I could give you a performatifa wine and I like it, go down. back up, stick it. I always wanna.
Boy, till this day.
Yeah.
See, now you answer the question I was going to ask. And my next question is, your music brings high energy.
Yes.
Especially during your performances. I wanted to know what inspired that. But I think you kind of touched.
That's basically.
You touched it.
Yes.
So do you feel pressure sticking to your formula? Like, do you feel you need to incorporate jab into it?
Nah.
Bouillon?
I honestly, I always say Michelangelo didn't get up and just paint the same thing every day.
No, he did not.
Right? And it would have been boring if that's the case. And I put out a large catalog this year. Usually, you know, right? And I felt comfortable doing it. Like I had fun. I didn't really think about anything. I get a rhythm. Most of the songs I just I go off of the rhythm. I didn't even go back in my notes to see ideas. I actually matched the rhythm. I actually created from the rhythm, from most of the rhythms that I got this year, as opposed to taking an idea that I had from something already. And yeah, so it was a fun. I wanted to just do this. I wanted to just create off a vibe, have something a little sexy, have something fun, have something inspirational, have something whatever
you have a combination of everything there, most definitely.
What people say sometimes too, I give a kind of confusion because sometimes I can sing a nice little. I know if one of the song, the thing pandemic, kind of more pandemic, you know, and then go all the way up there. Walk out, girl, walk out, and you know. I just say whatever the vibe bring. That's what art is. You know, I don't want nobody hold themselves back with that. And big up the Problem Child for making me feel free to just go all out with art. I feel Problem just don't overthink anything. I think Problem is just he gets something, boom, and he just go with the feeling and just go there. So from him, I take that vibe. Big up Problem Child. And this guy who just left here too, he had said something once that, you know, with overthinking and just dropping stuff and just doing, you never know what. And from since then too, because overthinking will make you do nothing.
It's true.
It'll make you do nothing. And this year I didn't overthink one thing. That's why I did so many. If it catch it. If it doesn't catch it didn't bother me in that way now to say let me go and create some hit. I was trying too hard. After I get certain songs, you know, people keep, I want something like this. Give me back a next Tifa Wine again. Give me back a next man again. Give me back Mind Games. Nah, I can't. Them song is them song. Yeah. So I can imagine, like Blacker again. They want another song just like Blessings again. Blessings is blessings. People and their expectations now. If you as an artist gonna get trapped in that, that's where you're gonna get. That's where, yeah. Don't get trapped in that.
There's a quote that I heard when I was like 13, 14, and it's one of the most truest quotes I ever heard. Expectations bring disappointment.
Yeah. I mean, it's true in the sense of it does. Like Blacker could have a great song right now. It'll just be compared to Blessings. Oh, the song could be really good, but we just on Blessings, so you know, and the expectations from that. You understand? Look at now, Young Brother, all these guys, you know, even Lady Lava. You know, the expectations now from them instead of just letting them just be. And in soca we do that hard on soca artists. We do. You know, dancehall artists, R&B, hip hop, everybody can get away with just going with the flow and doing what they do. With soca, now the Young Brother, the wickedest bend over. We staple in our mind now and we just want something like that. You know, so it is what it is.
I mean, time and place for everything, like you said.
To our credit, though, I don't think there's another genre of music on earth that makes people feel the way soca music makes people feel. True. Soca is happy.
Happy music.
But I think, I personally feel like soca could go any direction.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how I write. I know. I feel if I sad, I want to write I sad. If I not, but the thing is with the beat in soca, it will do matter what.
It will change it.
It will make it feel good still.
Yeah,
even if it's telling, you know.
It's true.
Because I say a lot of people don't like you. They like what you can do, but you're still
dancing.
So that's one of the uniqueness of soca.
It's true.
You know what I mean?
It's true.
That I really like.
Teeth and a wine, you like it?
Yeah.
When you leave is a blessing.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
So how do you balance representing your Grenadian roots while appealing to the international market?
Hey, being myself. Yeah, I that again. These are things I don't think about.
It just happens naturally.
I'm a Grenadian. No way you want to be, you proud of being a Vinci. Like you proud. You want the way you go hard for Vinci. I love my island the same way, just like that. But again, the fact that I came out here though give me a more broader perspective on life in general.
Gotcha.
To not just, there's more, right? Because a lot of you will want to. For the first few years, I was so hell bent on satisfying home that you forget that there's a wider market.
Of course.
You
of course.
And nothing wrong with satisfying home, but it could get satisfied with a larger market as well. You understand? We could write topics that the world could understand, and still Jab could understand it too.
Of course.
You know what I mean? So I don't think it's a real balancing act anymore. Like you go and you show your flag, you say, I am from Grenada, and then you sing your music. You understand? And you just want people to connect. I went Atlanta the other day, not one Grenadian flag in the crowd. Not one, because there was bad weather. People left early, but those who remained stayed under the tent, whatever. And my songs connected with each and every one of them because they understood everything. I started off nice and good. Girl, you're looking good. You're looking soft and sing to the ladies, and then I went God with me. I said, I just want to bless the fit first, Then I go to Tifa Wine and my game, and they got it. And then I tell, hey, that your new man? The man horn me. I said, well, for those who don't understand horn, you gotta explain to someone it's cheating. And they got it, and the whole crowd, they didn't even know. So we could connect with anybody, no matter where you're from, you could connect. You know what I mean? The world's small right now, people. And God, I can't wait for them. I would have really liked to experience Vinci Carnival this year, but
I would have liked you too.
Next year, better planning.
I always say Grenada and Vinci will live hand in hand.
Yeah, I could see the fact that I'm not doing competition anymore. Now I could say, let me go Vinci Carnival and spend that, you know what I mean? Because the timing of it.
Of course.
And then jump back to Greens and, yeah. So I had this plan just right during the pandemic, right?
Yeah, you told me that plan.
I was going to do the island hopping myself. And just, going hard on it. Yeah. Because I was getting, that time the bookings was coming all around the States, different places. Yeah, and I was going to do something myself just to get myself in certain places. Yeah, but good vibes, man.
Good night, Mara Mara. Mara Mara is on YouTube. And
Mara, long time.
What craziness this woman writes. I ain't even gonna say it. So from your catalog of music, which one is your favorite masterpiece or one that you hold dearest to your heart?
Oh, man. I mean, I might choose one, but it's, let's say, how many kids you have?
I have 2.
Can I ask you to choose a favorite?
No.
That's how I feel with the music. That's my children. That's my babies. Everything. It's like everything don't have to be hit, right? For the public, but for the artist, everything is a hit.
I got you.
For the artist, everything is a hit. But there was this one particular song, Stepdaddy.
Wow.
It had a special, meaning. It was written from a special place, right? Stepdaddy, and then our next man gave me kind of that recognition that I could say, well, all right, people see the boy doing things. Tifa Wine, have a few others, and people start paying attention. You understand? So I can give you a few of them that have those kind of, even the one Don't Like You last year. I mean, I had this. I went to a 65-year-old. She turned 70, and I sang the song "Don't Like You," and this guy came and told me, "Yo, my mother want to talk to his mother want to talk to me." She's 74, 75. Sit me down and I went to talk. She had tears in her eyes. See, that song is my whole entire life.
Wow.
And she pulled me down and she said that song just. Every day I listen to that song. Every day I can't believe that the things I did for people and they don't like you, they like what you could do for them. And when you put it in those words and she crying talking to me, So these kind of things will, even if it's just one person feel, and others felt that way too, but it will have that impact on you to make you feel that song is really that's what I wanted to get from it. So yeah, it's hard to choose a favorite child. But music is music. I love music. I love because I produce as well. Or like Tifa Wine, that's my whole project.
Wow.
I produced, I made the beat, did everything, Mind Games, a few others as well. I did it 100% me. I did this, and from next, after, the reason I'm glad I'm not in competition anymore, but from this season, I want to go the problem route. Problem child again. Know the writing for others, creating, producing the whole works. Like I had so much fun this year. I did 10, I did more than 10 songs, but 10 songs out so far.
That's what I was going to say.
And nobody could tell me any of them sound the same.
No, they don't.
Not
they
enough.
each have a different sound. They really do.
Song, topic.
Yeah.
Even though I talk about horn in this one slow, but I talk about it in a different manner here. And I felt like, listen, we could write about love in 1,000 different ways.
Absolutely.
We could write about whining in 1,000 different ways. How that party. You could write about horn. People say to so much horn song. No, you're getting horn every 3.7 seconds in the world. Somebody getting horn
in a different way,
in a different way.
form, different woman, different man. Yeah,
right. So
true.
I feel like there's no limit to you know what I mean. To and problem again. See how much I appreciate. Because they inspire me. You understand?
Well, it would
really,
have been best if you was here last week.
Yeah. A lot of them.
And why if he asked me why I didn't come across?
No, we did have this conversation. He was supposed to come. I think he fell asleep.
What? No. I got up in time for problem.
Okay.
I know normally that time.
Yeah, you should have come. You should have really come.
She tell me, but I said, nah, let it do the thing. That is, I mean.
You should have come because then you could have made that connection.
Yeah, well, I call him and I certain and I've seen him all, but it's somebody. I'll openly say it. I'll tell him to his face. I really what he's done for soca. I think he has elevated soca in such a way that I don't think he understands the impact he's made on especially artists. So big up problem, child. I want to spend. I guess we don't have much time again. I want to.
No, we don't. I'm looking. I said 11:30 and it's 11:26.
Yeah. It's another time when they come back up. We could always go try again.
Anytime.
Yeah. You know how this thing goes because but. Big up problem. Big up you.
Thank you.
Yeah, big up all the team and what y'all doing.
Thank
Every
you.
time I vex at the sketch on the back end because of how much sleep was work. But what you're doing here and the interviews, I get a lot of insights with some of the artists and how they create, and you get to learn a lot.
Thank you.
From having that type of conversation. When we on the morning show, we want to play a mass. We want to, you know what I mean? When artists come in, it's for them to just get bad and whatever. But the whole inside conversation, I appreciate that.
I appreciate that too.
Yeah.
I look here, this can't watch all in the morning, bro.
Yeah?
I'm not a morning person.
Well, yeah, I'm a morning
I tuned in a couple times and I was like, what the hell, I'm so happy this morning.
All when we went somewhere Saturday and the guy, all let us do on a morning like that, all up and
ready, for real.
Yeah.
For real.
This man shot the off. The wheels and them
I like waking up. I really do like waking up. I face a lot in life already with some tragedies. And I realize how I don't just want to talk about waking up and blessing and life is a blessing thing. I want to live it. I want to be it. I want to show people it's a true blessing because I know I've been close to
so many different things. Yeah,
passing away from around where people who love. A seat. I was in the room. One did take their last breath.
Wow.
So I understand, and that was multiple times. You understand? So it has come to me that definitely I don't live that way. Like once you wake up, I'm a morning, but once I wake up, anytime I wake up, whether I go to sleep in the night, wake up. Anytime I wake up, I feel to be up and running and just living.
As you should.
Yeah.
As you should.
So
So what are you going to be performing at any shows in Grenada?
Yeah. Well, first, big up to Blacker Dan. He has his event, the Groovy White. So and that's the 19th of July. I'll be on that event. Well, I just actually booked to go down. So now I'm going to put out a booking flyer if anybody want the eye. You know what I mean? They know what they will get with me. Know the vibe. As I said, some people could sell tickets and then some people could put on a show.
Absolutely.
So you had to balance it well, and they know I can bring it. You know what I mean? So Let's go.
It's a great thing because in today's world, performance is like a missing art.
Yeah, because
A lot of people cannot perform.
hey, you know, I tell her, same artist from Europe, he a Grenadian too, but he having a hard time breaking through, but he's real good. And I tell him, I say, when you see the hype catch up to your talent, you're gone. It's gonna last. You see, some people get the hype behind them, but the talent didn't did so much. So guess what? It doesn't last. You know, hype always fades, and then to the next wherever else you're gonna get it. But if you're talented and they catch a little hype with you, you're good to go. You're good to go.
Yeah, that's
I agree
absolutely.
with
Yeah,
that.
you're good to go. That's with DJs. That's with everybody. Right now, the whole industry. So we there. All right.
No.
Yeah, already. Yeah, look ready.
No, I wanted to see if he had any more questions, or because I think I asked a lot of questions.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's really a question. I mean, more so, I've been sitting down. I've been quietly watching. I'm always an observer. And I know for a while you've been producing for yourself. I know for a while you've been recording for yourself. I know for a while you've been writing for yourself.
Yes.
One question out of that: do you feel that hinders you in some ways?
Well, yes and no. Yes, in the sense that sometimes you, obviously, you want a different flavor. You feel sometimes you get caught up within yourself, right? It's easy to, when you're there by yourself, you know, wow, you might be going in the same direction every single time. You feel like it's easy to go there. But then I challenge myself on that. That's the no part. As you can tell, I ain't saying all of them is hits or whatever, but part of the fun this year and the challenge of me was doing that 10 different songs and songing different in 10 different songs.
You're right.
So I know I could captivate that. But no, I'm also, I work with this guy from forget which island, one of the upper islands. He sent me a song and I love it. I ain't recorded it yet. But I tell him we're gonna fix up some stuff, add some little things to it, and I'm gonna make it me. But he full writing and everything, and I'm willing to go that direction too, with other artists writing for me, other writers. I'm willing to go in a room now. I want to do more of that with others, and let's create. I have no problem with that. Like my ego in there, and that is just the whole producing and writing for myself was just a matter of cost. It was just a matter of keeping, like in the earlys, like, you know, studio time back in the, when I just started to just get some studio time and the amount of money I had to pay for that. I say, so let me start getting my together. That forced me because I didn't want to go and wait on nobody, and then you're there and all the mixing, the this, the that. I wanted to have knowledge on all these things myself so I could, at least that cost part, you know, it could be more effective.
Save a penny, yeah.
Yeah. So, but I'm always willing, like my ego in high to believe I'm it, and I'm, you know, I could work with others, and I want to work with others.
So I'm glad you said that, because Berto asked, "Who's your dream collaboration?"
Well, I could. That does it have not necessarily soca. Right?
And to put this out there, it doesn't necessarily have to be an artist. It could be a producer as well, or a writer.
But I could go there.
Okay.
Artist soca wise, I always wanted to work with Cohen Dubois.
Wow.
I always felt like our style. He's a producer, writer. You know, I love Cohen Dubois as a, you know. But so the soca, him was somebody else. Him, I wanted to do Kessa as well, and I wanted to do Patrice, right? But my ultimate dream was to get in a room with Barry Salmon.
Interesting.
Ultimate. Like I always say, let me wishful thinking, or let me manifest that Barry Salmon. He was the first what made me want to write. He was the one that gone took all his CDs and really listened to them, his song, and how he tell all his stories of love and this. He was the one that made me want to actually be a writer.
That's nice.
Yeah, Barry Salmon.
I'm a big Barris fan.
Yeah. Barry Salmon.
Didn't he also teach Jackie as well?
I think so. And Popcorn and all of them. Yeah.
I went 3 concerts of him in Madison Square Garden, the Wingate Park.
Oh, he's a better man than me.
Yeah.
As much as I love Barris, me ain't going with my woman.
No. I went there. It was a beautiful time.
Yeah, so when Barris started, I want to make sure I leave with the person I come with.
But you will live with the person, and you will leave with them a little moist, and that moistness gonna be for you.
I hear stories of Barry's teeth.
It's true.
Well, that was not yours, bro.
Yo, Barris?
If she go with him, then she's not yours. Like, let me just put it like that.
I might have to stop by your studio if that happen. I go by a Barry Sam concert.
Yeah, well, now that I know that I'm going in studio by myself. Hey, big up Bottle. Bottle is my number one. I think Bottle, I can give Bottle as someone to say my number one fan.
I love that.
Yeah, I can honestly say Bottle is my number one fan and supporter with buying my music, supporting my music, everything Alma, sharing, this, that. Bottle, big up your whole self. Love.
real.
Yeah. Molly, big up Molly too.
Yeah.
Yeah, big up Molly too. But I'm just saying, it's hard to go and start calling names, but it does get. But the support I get from Bottle is unmatched. So as we I mean, I know she look at she up this hour. There's one night you don't sleep, Bottle.
She don't sleep. Well, so long as GMGT is up, she's up.
Yeah, she's a true supporter, man.
Very much.
Love you, Bottle. Thanks for being there.
Very much so.
Trust me, she deserves the boss. She deserves the best. Yeah. So yeah.
Well,
Now I'm leaving if you have any more questions.
You get you. I mean, when you come back up, I just want
Is
to
there
hear
anything we didn't touch that you wanted us to touch?
No, man. I just want to know that, I want to, on the experience from St. Vincent, when I only come back up, I want to hear the full experience.
Of course.
You know
Especially
what I mean?
with all the different changes. As
Yeah. Especially that again. And don't hesitate if only playing some music outside of Grenada, outside of St. Vincent, to put in that to Alma boy.
Yeah, I gave
Encourage.
Julian. I'm Julian. Julian has it. Dazzle has it.
Believe it or
Yeah.
not.
And I did pass it to the DJs as well.
Yeah, encourage.
Believe it or not, in the last 2 years, I usually get the cuss, boy, you want Minty music,
Yeah.
And I have squeezed in some outsider music, and I'm not gonna lie. Tea for wine and next man is some of them is tunes that I could push in.
Yeah, because next man they on a Vinci producer with him.
But that even that within itself is like people still don't. Yeah, boy, this tune here bad.
Yeah.
And it's like they accept it.
Right.
So it's like even though they don't want to hear the old music, they don't just pay attention to how.
Once it flowing, once the DJ watch, let me tell you something. That part, I get it. I want to hear 80% green. I want to hear Grenada music, right? I want to hear a lot of Grenada music, jam music when I, but I still want
To mix it up.
them mix it up.
Let me tell you, I don't mind mixing it up, but don't do it when I'm on the road. When I'm on the road, I want to hear.
It's hard, yes.
In a party, I'll accept it.
Yes, the
But
parties.
on the road, no. On the road, I want local.
But even Greens, they do that on the road too. They do that, because you're going to hear party. You're going to hear,
And then like 2 years ago, it was 2 years, or Come Home. Come Home was another big one that you couldn't get away from.
Yeah, you're going to hear these songs.
It's working Binty because he's on it. But I mean, at the same time, when I
But
went
then even when they classify it as supermarket music.
Well, but
Come Home.
I still want us to be a little bit more open to because we keep complaining about the one thing soca genre and we still want it to grow and this and that and we still tribal with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what do we really want with soca on a whole? No, we arguing with if the different genres of soca. Well, not even I can't even.
No, take it back.
Yeah, the different. But I'm just saying, we want it. We want it to grow, but I don't know if we want to do it together or if we want to do it separate. That's what I'm confused about. So I know we want to hear all the local stuff on the road, but how are we going to get the world to? If there have to be a set, like I'll give a little 10-15% where we could inject into every island. And hopefully one day I could say I make it into that 10%, 15% way.
I think you
know
will.
what I mean?
I think
that's a goal. That's one of the goals.
I agree.
Yeah,
I think if I could do it all again, I would pull a major hype.
Look, I
would pull a major hype, meaning I'm inclusive of all of the islands, but you just can't tell where I'm from.
I'm
not going to tell you where I'm from.
Yep.
Because it's all about unity at the end of the day. I would pull a major hype in that sense.
Okay, boy, silence
Yeah,
shop.
silence
Silence.
shop, man.
Silence.
Silence is up.
Silence.
Whoa.
Silence. Silence. I'm gonna post a part where she says I am her favorite Grenadian. I'm sorry.
Oh my
And
God.
I bring it up because I want the back canal. She can't take it back.
No, I can't. I wasn't expecting him to be up.
Exactly. I know she was saying it because yes. I'm glad he came. So at least the lies can resonate a little bit stronger.
Wow.
She did say that, bro. She said it, and I'm gonna make Kayla cup that piece.
Oh my! He said oh wow.
Yeah.
But in my defense, silence.
Silence. There's no defense for that. She said I didn't say that. I didn't put a gun to her and said to that. She just said that. She said it so lovely and so peaceful and so without force. So silence. I'm sorry, bro.
I'm sorry. Right down the timestamp exactly when to
Yo, exactly. So I'm gonna tell Kayla, yo, I wasn't ready for that. I was not ready for that.
Pete, yes, we talk about the name Alma boy. That's for my mother. We did speak about that earlier. You know, and my mother's name is Alma. She passed away, and paying homage to her, I kept the name Alma boy. That's how the community called me. They never called me by my first name. They called me by the, Alma boy, come and do this, boy. Alma, So I kept that paying homage to my moms. Yeah.
But silence, I love you. Don't put the heartbreak. I love you. I love you.
It's okay, bro. It's okay.
Oh my God, I can't believe you did that.
Heartbreak is a part
See, now
of life.
that is a red flag. You're a walking red flag for that one. Nah.
I embrace my red flagism. You just hiding yours. But we are red flags together and we deserve each other.
Not me and you, yo. Not me and you. Shoot.
Yeah, silence. Don't worry. That's how we do interviews. You should know by now. We had to kiss up to the person we interviewed. It's okay.
Is there anyone you want to shout out before we head out?
Shout out the whole team and shout out Green, shout out the whole Caribbean, shout out all the DJs like Silence and yourself and everybody. Just love and the fans and supporters. Anybody being up here this hour 11:41 we late and they're all still up with us. Mm-hmm. So whoever is up with us, shout out to y'all too as well. Mm-hmm. And I just want to say, safe Carnival. Right?
Thank you.
First and foremost,
Thank you.
Safe Carnival. We just want to push that throughout the islands. Mm-hmm. Safe fits, safe on the road, safe. That part is because all this see what going on with the world right now is real nonsense. So let me don't bring the nonsense in the carnivals.
Yeah.
Especially, and then I see the foolishness. The same thing that I posted earlier in the chat. Somebody else sent me in another chat the same thing.
What's that?
Where he's banning us from leaving America from the 25th. I'm like, that is false information.
That's for 7 individual countries. The only Caribbean country in that realm is Haiti.
Yeah, but the thing is this, it's not really necessarily us leaving the country. I think it's people coming in from those nations to come. They probably won't be able to come to our country.
Well, I thought it was in with the permanent residents and
so permanent residents are fine.
Mm-hmm. Citizens are definitely fine.
Citizens are fine. It's those that are coming in on
visas. Yeah.
See, sure.
Real challenges.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, let us get away. Let us really have fun for these carnivals that's coming up. St. Lucia. When is St. Lucia? It's coming.
St. Lucia's like the weekend of the 19th, I think.
Yeah. St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Grenada, Barbados. All the carnivals that's coming up. Like, push safety first. Safety.
Of course.
Safety and because fun easy to have once we feel safe. Fun.
Agreed.
Yeah, so that's basically it, big up everybody and just love. Lots and good vibes and real ways and control the alcohol a little bit, I mean, I just drink and drive and have this designated driver and all these good, normal thing. Yeah. Well, for me,
we taking turns this time. It's just me and you this time.
So that come down like so that Next year for sure I'm gonna plan better and I'm gonna be there.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
No, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
Vince is a vibe.
Yeah. I'll be like artist reach.
Yeah. On experience. So
being an artist is it's so much easier to connect with other artists on the ground in business.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yes. Even when I went to your launch. Just connected.
Oh, he was there for real?
Yeah,
he was there.
Yeah,
he was there with that man there.
Me and Karim came through. I mean,
yeah.
Because
he was working, so he didn't really.
No, my mind was on a 1,000, bro.
Yeah. Well, I realized.
But I want to point out that he's gonna be on some CDC shows too.
Okay.
Yeah.
They paid off.
See, but that's the point. That's the point. That's the point.
Yeah,
So,
and you see he's gonna be on a Monday band. Diesel Mass that was here.
very
so.
good, bro. Very
So
good.
he's
very
making
good, very
moves.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. He may not be able to get back in. Okay, no, we good.
That's what I'm saying. Some of them
Yeah.
might not be able to get back in.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could talk about that on Thursday. And Friday.
Yeah, we good. I even want to talk about it again. It is what it is.
It is what it is for real.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you again for blessing us with your presence tonight.
Thank you for having me.
You have started the grenade because I've been trying to get a Grenadian artist for weeks now. So you are the first Spice Mass artist that we had for the year here.
Thank you. I have a few for you.
Okay,
I have
good.
a few
So
for
when
you
we
because-
come back,
Because I've been telling Dick, trying to come to me, and I say, yeah, go be vibes with me, you know. But it go be a different vibes with
night.
Yeah. So I giving them the, to
yeah, and that's what we normally do. Give options if they want night or day.
Yeah. Because not everybody is a morning thing.
A lot of them artists are not morning people. A lot of them.
Yeah. The only thing they just appreciate is the mass we just play. When they do come, that part at least
They'll wake up for that. That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
Boy, more power to all. Like, I don't know where Paul let's find that from, boy.
Wake it up, man. Wake it up. So good vibes.
I don't know what kind of Folgers all of this drink in the morning.
Yeah,
but
well, I mean, once Karim say a day you feed off a man, that is I'll try to,
But look, Alma, you're luck there. Somebody just put in there a $176 flight to go Vinci.
Ooh.
Wait.
Where happened?
Wait.
In the chat.
Where they get that?
Where to find that?
I don't see the dates though, but it's $176.
What?
And what chat is that?
Our chat.
The vintage chat?
Yeah.
I had to unmute that chat there.
Somebody said in case anyone's looking for a last minute one-way flight to go Vinci Mass.
Wow.
But they didn't give a date. It's JetBlue.
Wow. JetBlue and I done by American.
Right?
Wow.
I ain't gonna complain because I have the same. I pay the same for my flight to go.
Wow. Okay. Damn.
So the option is there if you decide that you want to jump in at the last minute.
Wow.
The opportunity is there.
Wow. So the dates again for Vinci Carnival?
Yeah.
Tell me the date.
It's gonna be. It starts this Friday.
All right.
All the way to the 8th. Well, no, sorry. CEO has extended it to the 13th.
To the 13th.
The 13th.
Yeah, and Blacker event is the 19th.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
Man, this is rubbishness, man. You leave it on the 6th.
They're leaving on the 6th?
Yeah, look at it.
Well, they did say last minute if you decide to go at the last minute. The 6th is what? This the Saturday or the Sunday?
That's the 4th is the Friday. The 5th is the Sunday.
Oh, wow.
So good. I mean, you could catch like
2 days.
some.
2
Yeah.
days is something.
Something is better than nothing.
Yeah. And for me, that makes sense still. I mean, to get something
It makes sense. We miss all the rum.
No. That you don't want to give me in another country. The way I just behave when I even smell that thing. The rum does be drinking me. You know that song? I thought I was drinking the rum, but the rum is drinking me. So I liquor on me.
So yes, we're gonna cap it out.
Yes.
I just want to say good night to everybody in Twitch land, everybody in Julian's promos land. Shout out to Silence, Bertil, BDJ Pete, anyone who I missed. Good night, Mara. I think she was in Julian's promos land. I don't know if she's still there.
Okay.
So I just want to say also shout out to everyone who's watching via social media handles. Once again, my name is Shandy, sweet and fluffy like pink cotton candy. And this will be our break until we come back from Vinci, which is what, 2 weeks time? Yeah, so within 2 weeks time, we'll be back with full updates. Hopefully, while we're down there, I could go live and say, hey guys, what's going on? But yeah, for the most part, I just want to say for everybody that we've interviewed thus far leading up to this moment, for this year, we want to say thank you very much. I know there are a lot of artists on the ground who are looking forward to meeting us, and I'm hoping that I will get the opportunity to interview you guys down there, especially because of the whole Flow Digicel connectivity issues. But yeah, so I just want to say thank you again, everyone who supported, everyone who's still up tonight. Just remember to follow me, Shandy Media, on Instagram. Follow Dazzle at DJ Dazzle, also on Instagram. Dazzle, are you doing your show Friday or no?
Yeah, I'm doing my show Friday.
Okay, so Dazzle doing his show Friday. It's gonna be Anything Goes, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Friday here on GMGT. I will be at Rum and Rhythm in St. Vincent. Yeah.
Salty day, boy.
He gonna meet me soon.
Wow.
The only thing I like when I travel to Vinci for Carnival, they will have a schedule my travel. Mm-hmm. I don't give myself time to really get too comfortable. It's just jump in the water.
And that's it.
Most of my time is a day.
I'm older, that adds up. I need some days before the carnival starts.
Mentally, to actually get in there and do something, it just keeps me on point. Like, go.
Got you.
It's a mind thing. It's a mind thing. Mind over matter.
Yeah,
it's true.
It's really a mind thing. Carnival.
If I land too early and I start to get nerves, like, damn, bro, this guy's doing this.
Yep.
Yeah, it's true, because I did see that one year and I was just like, all right, it's time for you to go.
That was the one year that was a terrible.
Yeah.
You play part of that decision too. But that was a terrible go. And boy, after that, I was like, nope. This can't.
But that year wasn't that bad because you had a lot of bookings that year too.
It wasn't that bad because I was able to recover.
Yeah.
The second time I plug in my laptop, well, the first time I plug in my laptop, but the second time I play, I make sure and say, you know what? I can't allow this name of Rhythm Cast to go down in.
When we get off air, I gotta give you a joke when we get off air. Right. Anyway, I just want to say good night again to everybody. We are now logging off.
Take
Bye.
care.
Later.